Well, it's wet, it's cold, it's miserable, it's a British bank holiday, which must mean it's the perfect time for an unboxing of a new barbecue. Let's go. Soggy. So here we are, the Weber Summit Kamado, and I am excited to unbox this today. It's seen a bit of rain over the last few days, but it's not looking too bad. So there's all the instructions. You get a bunch of different ones and you're guaranteed that you can go online and register the barbecue. And then just unboxing everything. It's pretty well packaged. Everything's pretty secure. I've got the main firebox there, the charcoal baskets, some of the grills and legs, and the main metal ring that the barbecue sits in. There's the lid, just putting that to one side for now. Get the box out of the way and just start unpacking some of the components. I find it's pretty useful to just have everything laid out in front of me before I start building these things. Saves you looking around for things as you go. And you start off by constructing the main ring that the barbecue sits in. Has some small plastic inserts that you then insert the legs into. They take quite a bit of persuasion to get them in. I tended to push them down onto the floor so that they would seat properly, and then the screw holes line up. The instructions tell you to just put the screws in finger tight for now. Now it says you need 2 people to do this, and it'd probably be easier with 2. I found it was easier to actually put the bar across and secure that before securing the actual tray table. Once you've got that part in, the rest of it just follows along the same kind of lines, pushing in the plastic insert, finger tightening the screws and making sure that everything is seated correctly. Next up's the caster wheels. They're pretty heavy duty. Some have said a little bit plasticky, but they seem okay to me. You do need to push them in quite hard until you hear it click. And just make sure that the correct wheel goes into the correct leg. The one with the actual locking mechanism, I think goes at the front. You then have some locking pins to attach to the casters. Then it's time to turn the barbecue up. Here I'm just tightening up all of the screws now. They give you a spanner. Everything begins to feel a bit more secure at this point, and then there's a little bracket that you attach to the front which then holds the main Weber logo part on with a couple of little grub screws. You do just need a little crosshead screwdriver to tighten those up. Now some rubber gaskets go over the top of the metal lid, and it's time to lift in the main fire basket. Before you do that, you just need to add the ash collector tray, which is standard across most Weber kettles, so you may well be familiar with that, but there's just 3 clips that go into the base of the firebox. Then you add the little basket at the bottom and the adjusters. You can see how easy it was to lift this in. The barbecue really isn't that heavy at all. You then just adjust the alignment how you'd like it. There's the hinge going on the back. It's in a locked position. There's a couple of safety screws in there. So you attach the hinge to the back before it becomes time for the lid. There's a good degree of adjustment you can make on the back of the hinge, but once you're happy with how it looks, you can go ahead and tighten everything up and then release the safety screws. You can get rid of those or store them. Yeah, I'm just removing the rest of the protective packaging. And we're pretty much done. At this point, all there is left to do is tidy up and add some of the internals, such as the fire grate, the grill baskets, the deflector plate, etc. And we are pretty much done. It took around an hour or so from start to finish for one person. And what a beautiful thing it is. So there we go. We have it, the Weber Summit Kamado. I'm excited to get started with it. If you want to have a look here, my video about my first impressions and why I chose this particular grill. Thanks a lot for watching. Please like and subscribe, and let's go along the journey together. Thanks.